Welcome back into the National Basketball Performance Centre. We are getting ready for the under-15 boys game between South and London. It's the final games of the day taking place. We've got the third and fourth place games going on the Court 1. Both games on the Basketball England YouTube channel. Get your split screens going. Teams coming out now on court, ready for tip-off. And Kaz Bullock here alongside Isha Nair. We've been here on the Basketball England YouTube channel on the show court all day long, bringing you all the action, all the incredible games we've had so far. It's just been an absolutely fantastic weekend. And we've got two more great games to go. So over on Court 1, Central and North playing each other. We're about to tip off here between South and London in the under-15 boys final. And it will be Debo Adetosoye and James Beleni for the tip. London playing in black and South in red. It's South possession, London possession for the opening offense as Amin looking for some space, dishes inside to Beleni, met at the rim by Green. And Kaminskas just a step outside the lines for South. Both teams looking to get onto the scoreboard here.
Yeah, what a great day of action that we've had so far. Hopefully we'll have a nice close match-up to finish it off.
So South came through the group stages unbeaten, went 3-0 as London get on the scoreboard, and it's Jeremiah Torres picking up where he left off yesterday. 2-0 to London. And Beleni with the rebound. Torres gets it over to Amin. And Dylan Amin, a really important facilitator for this team for London. Splashes in a three. He can do a bit of everything out there on court. He can score, he can set his teammates up.
Yeah, he really can. We've seen him do it all weekend. If he needs to drive, he'll do that. If he needs to shoot, he can. It makes him really difficult to guard as well because you never know what he's going to do.
Three doesn't fall for South, ball's out of bounds. So London get it back, and London, they went 2-1 in the group stages, wins against Central and North, and it was a loss to South in the group stages, 72-61 when they played each other on Friday night. Amin controls it for London. Pulls up from deep. Off the rim, but Kaminskas will find Green. Back to Kaminskas. A long three for South, not that time for Maleba. Kaminskas, he'll try a three. Won't get the roll. Amin to Torres. Torres lines up the shot, no good. Ajayi's there for the rebound, gets fouled on the putback. So Ayomide Ajayi will go to the foul line.
Yeah, London have got nice little Twin Towers duo out there at the moment. Got James Beleni and Ajayi out there. Make them really difficult to guard because London obviously have the size advantage, but they're going to have to box out every time. Going to have to be ready.
So Ayomide Ajayi at the foul line, playing for the London Cavaliers. So 2 shots to come. And I think we're just confirming the substitution that happened as there's a number difference on the board. So 10 for South, isn't on the scoreboard. And referee's just having to confirm.
So number 5, okay, they put I think the numbers in wrong or something.
So it's Matthew Akintolu as is wearing 10, so we'll get that. That'll have to be changed on the board. So Ajayi hits the first free throw. Ajayi playing for the Brent Panthers, had a 9-block game at the under-14s level. He's a really strong defender inside. Watch out for that. Twin Towers, as you said, the matchup. Himself and Belaney against Green.
Yeah,
Akintolu dishes off.
Because there would not be one in a drive into the paint if those two are there. Them long wingspans. But I think London will definitely use that to our advantage. I mean, I think previous games they haven't actually started together. They've started off one on, one off.
Yeah, and I think that's a really interesting adjustment that Coach Jordan Asmiras has made to put them both on at the same time to start.
Yeah, it is. It'll just South might have to adapt their play style.
As Gael Jacobs de Silva fouled, he's going to go to the line. And Gael de Silva playing for Ipswich and Copleston in the EABL this season. Also playing for the EYBL, so the Elite Youth Basketball League, for the under-15s high-rise basketball London team. He's been averaging 15.1 points per game, 6 rebounds and 2.4 assists.
Yeah, so many players out there who've got so much experience out there, so young. It's great to see.
As he gets the second free throw to go. And it's a 7-3 lead for London over South. Ruddock Williams back to Amin. And defensive foul called against London. South ball, Kaminskas. Green hands back to Kaminskas. And he'll take it inside, puts it up, bounces off the rim, chases down his own rebound though. But Amin will tip it back for London.
I mean, Kaminskas, we know he can make some crazy finishes. I remember at Home Nations tournament making some crazy shots.
He certainly was, and he's a shooter as well. As Belenny, long two won't fall. And Kaminskas right on cue there, Isha, gets his first points of the game.
Yeah, I'm so sure we'll see a lot of that from him today.
And Torres to the hole.
Yeah, answering straight back. Got some hang time on that, just bringing the ball out, coming and bringing it back up.
Green, hands off to Kaminskas, back to Green inside. Oh, what a pass there to Adetosoye. And Green finishes with a 3. And that's some really good, patient ball movement there from South.
It really isn't. Trying to get a shot off of Ajayi as well with that really long wingspan. It's not an easy shot to make that contested.
Belenny going baseline, looking to pass out. Torres is there. Corner shot from Ruddock Williams. Won't go. Belenny's there for the rebound. Puts it back in the hoop.
Yeah, you've got to box him out. If he gets that rebound, he's not going to miss. He's not going to miss. He's probably just get fouled.
Green to Jacobs de Silva. Taking it all the way. Belenny with another big board. But it's pulled back by South. And a travel called on the play, so London will get it back. We've got a substitution here for London as Lloyd Uwadja comes into the game and Ayomide Ajayi takes a seat. Torres. Uwaja. Torres with space in the corner. Back to Uwaja, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Stepping through, and he's going to go to the strike. And
Yeah, great. Go on.
Sorry,
yeah.
third foul on South.
I was going to say, great drive from there. Look, just going through contact. Wasn't able to get it off, but again, just drawing in the defenders, drawing the foul. And yeah, South, 3 fouls.
And Uwaja gets the roll. Gets himself on the scoreboard. Playing for the London Stars. He was here for the under-16 London Stars at the Junior Final Fours. Won the finals against the London Legends. And we've talked about it all weekend, but players that have had that experience of being on this stage, you play in front of a large crowd, a loud crowd. And Uwaja, one of the players with that experience that he's able to bring to this team. Green. Out to Jacobs de Silva. Back to Green, 3 is nothing but net. And Evan Green, a couple of threes in the game so far. He's got that range. He's also a really imposing post player when he's inside.
Yeah, again, just a versatile player. Like, it's great to have so many different options offensively.
Kaminskas. And blocked by Beleni. Amin picks it up for London. Into Beleni. Going baseline. Oh, has to work for it. It bounces out.
Shame he can't get that done. Just use his stride just to go to the other side of the basket.
Jacobs de Silva. Akintolu. And ball's knocked away. Uwaja diving on it. Gets it to Ruddock Williams, and Ruddock Williams will take it to the hoop.
Yeah, Uwaja's one of them really hustle players. I remember thinking Final Fours, we saw him just doing all them that little things that don't necessarily show up on the stat sheet.
And he's got a really long wingspan as well. He's we've said it before, but a very disruptive defender.
Yeah.
As fouls called against South. That'll be their 4th. So a sideline ball for London. We'll see Jensen Green check in. And in for the South. Caden Phillip and Jermaine Tufore. Now Jensen Green, we saw him putting the burners on yesterday. A really exciting point guard. And that link up between himself and Ruddock Williams, really fun to see.
Yeah, it is. And we talked so many times speaking about the connections that these players can make. Playing with players that might not used to playing at club level, that might not play with them, but just get the opportunity to try different things with different people.
Kaminskas to Akintolu. 2-4. Just under 3 to play in the first quarter. Kaminskas has it for South, puts it up. That's short, ball's tipped. South with another chance here. And Akintolu bounces out. Uwaja. And Uwaja. Oh, that's a travel call against London.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
London up 4 points here in the first quarter, 15-11. On substitution for South as Nathan Maleba comes into the game. And we'll see Albie Waddle in for London. And this is something the coaches have been having to work on throughout this weekend as well. So they've got a huge bench full of players. You're not going to see someone maybe playing like the full 40 minutes, 35 minutes. They're going to use their rotations a lot.
Yeah, because I mean, whilst obviously everyone wants to win, the tournament is for development at the end of the day. It's also for coaches to see kind of who's on the rise, who's running up the ranks for the England Talent Programme next year, because just a real chance for all the players to kind of display their talent, show that they've got what it takes. So yeah, everyone will get a touch on the floor.
Torres for London. Ball looked like it was going to be knocked away, but a foul called before. So that'll be a foul against South. That'll be their fourth. As Ajayi back in, and Beleni will take a seat. So Jeremiah Torres at the foul line. The Haringey Heat club MVP for this season at the under-15 level. And the Haringey Heat, just Hawks and Heat as well, Haringey, the club does such a good job as well of bringing up young players. I mean, Temi Fagbenle starting in Haringey, and just you see a lot of great players come through that organisation.
Yeah, it's just, especially when you get tournaments like these and you see a lot of players from the same clubs, it's just good to see that players can it's clubs that are so established, you know, just shows that they can develop great players. It's also good to see people from clubs that you may not have heard of, just showing that there's talent everywhere, and it's not just people who play at big clubs can get opportunities like this.
Absolutely, it's been really spread around this weekend. We've seen a representation from loads of clubs out here on court. As Waddle secures the rebound for London, a travel called. And it will be South ball from the end line. Philip into Adetosoye, and two shots to come. So South shooting two, and it will be Debo Adetosoye at the foul line. Again, another player that was out here for the England under-15 team for the Home Nations tournament earlier this year. Plays his basketball for the Gravesend Spartans. Has 2 points and 2 rebounds so far in his time out on court today. First free throw doesn't drop. Second's good. And Beleni checks back in for London. We've got the... Oh, he's coming in for Ajayi. I was going to say they were trying the Twin Towers again.
Yeah, it's a good rotation to have that, just swap him in, because when one of them gets tired and the other team are thinking, oh, we'll get a rest from the taller player, the other one just comes in, so...
You're just swapping it like for like, aren't you?
Pretty much.
Inside.
It's just a great presence inside of a taller player, especially those two who can put pressure on, who can stop shots, and can also have a great offensive impact.
And we got a whistle. We got a whistle. It was I think that was a players playing through it as it went earlier, but it will be London basketball.
Yeah, they're just too into the game.
Well, do you know what? And that's kind of a good thing as well, because when we've had whistles on the other court and players have stopped, you know, to keep playing through it, that's what coaches will want you to do.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of stop, there's a few moments where you just have that pause. Then there's the kind of point of realization from all the players.
You watch, yeah. Into Green cutting baseline. What a finish there from Green.
Yeah, what a cut, what a pass, what a finish. Great little link up between them two.
Philip. Akintolu steps back for three, off the rim, chased down by Waddle, and stays South ball. Just under a minute to play here in the first quarter, as Kaminskas will check in for the South. Philip goes against Green. Hands off to Kaminskas. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Kaminskas going through, hangs in the air, bounces out. Ball's tipped. Beleni holds it for London. Amin all the way. Not that time. Maleba taking it inside for London. Fouls called. And that's going to put Nathan Maleba at the foul line. London up 6 here, so South with a chance to cut into the lead. Maleba named to the All-Star 5 team for the Junior Final Fours at the under 14 level. He had 22 points and 20 and a half rebounds as averages throughout the weekend. Had a massive 19 rebound game in the final against the London Stars.
Wow. I mean, we've seen some huge rebounding stats today. We might get another one from him. I'll have to wait and see.
It wouldn't put it past him. As 15 seconds in the quarter, London can hold for the last shot here. Green. 6 seconds, Amin has it. Dishes off inside to Beleni. Doesn't go, but he's... Look, did he get the foul call?
Yeah, I think the foul was before the buzzer, but...
It looked like they were going to call the foul. And they have, so it sends Beleni to the line. It was just, I think the clock kept running down when it needed to stop. But James Beleni at the foul line.
Yeah, nice little link up there. I mean, just a simple little pick and roll action. Nice little feed in. A shame couldn't get the and one, but it's great that they're able to create that shot.
It definitely is, and again, the more these players play together, the more they see each other, you know, on England teams, GB teams, whatever they may come through, or aspire again next year, they'll be able to build those connections, and it just really helps, like, set the standard, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Beleni with 5 rebounds for the London so far this quarter. So we've got 3 seconds on the clock. Beleni at the line for 2. It's a 6-point London lead. Beleni played for England at the under 14 level at the Future Stars International Tournament last year. Got 19 points and had 5 rebounds in the group stage. Gets the first. Previously playing for the Newham Youngbloods. And 2 of 2 from the line. It was great recognition though. He looked like he was following his shot. As from the halfway line, won't go for South. It's an 8-point lead for London at the end of the first quarter, 20-12. London having been led in scoring by Jeremiah Torres. He's got 5 points and 2 rebounds. And they've really spread the scoring about here. 3 points for Dylan Amin. And Beleni on 4 points.
Yeah, it's great when you in a team, it's not just, I mean, it's good to have one person who can go and take it on, but it's also good to see everybody contributing, because it makes it so much tougher for the opposition, because they don't just have to be focusing on one person.
Because anybody can go off, and you don't know who it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. But yeah, exactly. They can just, everyone can do whatever. It makes it tough for the defense. Defense can't lack. Not that defense can lack when there's only one person who's going off, but that's kind of who the focus is on. They can afford to kind of sag off a little bit, be more on the help side, and let people get shots off. But when everyone's contributing like this, they can't afford. They have to be in the correct position all the time, or it's just going to run the points up.
And the South, they've been led by 6 points from Evan Green, hitting those 2 threes. Green with 2 rebounds. And Debo Adetosoye adding in 3 points and a couple of rebounds for South. So some work for South to do here, but 8 points. Absolutely, you know, 8 points is nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to think. I mean, as we've seen today, been so many games which have been up and down, the score swung so many times. Even from large deficits, the score swung quite a bit. But yeah, 8 points is nothing.
Over on court one, we've got a tie game between Central and North in the 3rd and 4th place placing game. But back on court here, Dylan Amin steals the ball, takes it to the rack. And Amin with 5 points for London, increases the lead to 10. Kaminskas to Green. Back to Green from behind the 3-point line. Doesn't get the fall. And Ryan Udafia into the game for the first time for London. Uwadja. Amin won't go. Akintolu all the way to the basket. Good defense there from London.
Yeah, putting a lot of pressure without fouling as well.
Really protecting the rim. Duhaney rolls it in, and Ridwan Duhaney coming out on court, making an impact instantly. We saw him do that yesterday. He was a really tenacious defender, able to get to the basket when he wants to, but also he was just, again, one of those really disruptive defenders we saw out there.
Yeah, he was, and just that take at the end there, just really using his stride. I mean, we've seen a lot of like long, like not lanky, but like players with like long wingspans, long legs, just able to step around, especially when your steps like that, just stepping through the defenders, using their reach, just scooping it up, extending his arm. Great finish, and as you said, really disruptive defender, just getting his hand in them passing lanes, able to get a hand on some pass, picking them off.
So teams coming back out on court. It's a 12-point London lead. Coming up after today's final, we'll have the presentations for the under-15 boys, the All-Star Fives, the MVPs, the shooting competition winners. And in the under-15 boys shooting competition, it was Timi Babalola taking home the title. And in the girls' competition, Amelia May, Wesley Marion for Central. So 8:52 to play here in the first half. Jacobs to Silva, back to Green. And that'll be a step out of bounds for South.
Yeah, referee Josh Murdoch just stood right next to the sideline there to notice that one, but that was a really good pass, good find, right from across the court.
Amin kicks it out to the corner. Uwadja, 3 is off. Jacobs to Silva. Kaminskas. And London commit the foul. So South ball from the end line. First team foul on London this quarter, as we'll see Albie Waddle in for London. Lloyd Uwadja heads to the bench. Kaminskas pulls up and bounces out. And you see there, Duhaney reaching into the sky, pulls down the rebound. Buleni on the baseline. Akinsolu picks up the loose ball. Kaminskas, 3. That's short. Does it mean we'll set things up here for London? Udafia to the basket. Jacobs to Silva, out to Kaminskas. And step out of bounds. London get it back. We've got a substitution for South as Tommy Along comes into the game.
Yeah, really up and down sequence there. I mean, both sides going at it. Quick shots. The game's at a really high pace at the moment. Maybe London now can just kind of slow it down, get a bit more controlled, see if we can get an offense.
Amin, and gonna go to the line. Dylan Amin, a real leader out there on the court for London.
Yeah, another player that we saw at the Under-15s Tri-Nations a couple months ago. Quite a few players are there from that tournament, but yeah, we know that he's a good player. We know he can get to the basket and he can shoot. So yeah, really lead this team by example, especially for some of the younger players.
Yeah, now to the Under-14s Junior Final Fours All-Star 5 this year for the London Stars. And you can see why every time he's out on the court. So London increase the lead up to 14. Jacobs de Silva pulls up from deep. Waddle has a race in. Udafia up ahead. And Ryan Udafia will have a chance for 2 here. Sideline ball for South. 14-point London lead here in the second quarter. And ball goes out of bounds, going to stay with South.
Yeah, London just able to extend their lead a little bit so far this quarter. South kind of struggling to get some shots off. Let's see now if they can get anything off this baseline play.
Jacobs de Silva inside and along with a floater.
Yeah, tough shot that over James Bellany as well. That really long wingspan just went right over his hand.
Amin from range, that's short. Saved him. Oh, not quite, Dehaney. Can't quite save it in. But you see again, that's that effort, that hustle.
Yeah, exactly. You cannot teach that hustle. Every loose ball, he's there. Every rebound, every time the ball bounces off the rim, best believe that his hands are going to be on that ball.
Jacobs de Silva can't get it to fall. Rebound for South. Green thought about the shot, sidesteps, passes round to Along. And ball's going to go out.
Yeah, the South, they've got, I mean, that was such a great offensive play there. Just really unselfish basketball, passing the ball around. Just a shame that they couldn't convert it. But as we've said so many times this weekend, at this age, it's kind of, we're more focused on getting that shot, because making them shots, sinking them shots will come in the future. They've got loads of times to get the reps, but the fact that they're creating them shots in the first place, finding the looks, that's the most important thing.
Absolutely, and as we've said, you know, that'll come with repetition, come with practice, won't it? We're very early on in these players' careers. This is the under-13s, under-15s level. So South looking to chip into this London lead. Green bounces off the rim. Ruddock Williams come back into the game for London. Bellany from the foul line. 2 to come for Bellany. And Ruben Constance checks in for South for the first time. And Jensen Green will come in for London.
Sorry, go on.
As we say, Dylan Amin to the bench with his 7 points and 2 rebounds.
Yeah, we saw Jensen Green light up the three-point line yesterday.
hit 5 on his way to 21 points, I believe it was.
Yeah, literally straight off the bench. Came straight on, hit a 3 practically straight away.
So London extends their lead up to 14. Kaminskas for the South. And pressured by Ruddock Williams. South keep on hold of the ball. Kaminskas all the way to the basket. Knocked out of bounds, will stay with the South though. And Kaminskas, he's really working. He's getting, like we said, he's getting inside it. It's unfortunate that those shots are not dropping, but he's doing the hard work to get to the basket.
Exactly, he's creating the space, he's getting there. And added to Sawyer, practically every offensive rebound, he's jumping towards it, he's getting a tip on it.
As London have the ball approaching the halfway mark of the second quarter. Ruddock Williams. Torres. And they're looking to get it over the halfway line. Green. Green. Oh, blocked by a long. And Kaminskas can't get it to go for South. He's going to go to the foul line. What a block there from Tommy Long.
Yeah, he sent it a long way.
Very good.
Yeah. But look at that. Look at the height that he gets on it. Just smacking it. Volleyball spike, that.
It is the timing as well. Time his jump. Hit the ball at its peak as Emilis Kaminskas at the foul line. Was playing in the All-Star game at the Junior NBA tournament in Valencia earlier in July. Muggsy Bogues opening that competition, so, you know, getting to play in front of Muggsy Bogues, that's a pretty cool thing to do.
That is.
And Kaminskas, again, going inside, just working so hard for London. Jacobs de Silva round to a long. Ruddock Williams intercepts the pass. Racing down the court. Green's there, three's up, three's down! And Jensen Green, that is what he does best.
It is, and we saw him do it so many times yesterday. He can really just flip the game around, hitting them, just extending London's lead.
And his teammates know he's going to be there. You could see Ruddock Williams, who was driving in, the defense went straight to him, but he knows that Green is going to be out there on the three-point line.
Exactly, just on the same page. And there, added Sawyer again, just tapping that ball to his teammates.
So South will have possession from the sideline. Jacobs de Silva. Kaminskas from deep, hits it! And Emilis Kaminskas with a big three there for the South.
Yeah, we've got a three-point contest on our hands.
And a timeout called as coaches want to talk it over with the teams of South. London stretching the lead out, but South not going away at all. A big three there from Kaminskas, and you knew that was coming from him. He's been working so hard, he's been getting the positions. Sometimes the shot hasn't fallen for him, but, you know, that's a great look from him.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, yeah, the whole quarter he's been working hard, he's been driving to the basket, he's been getting the looks, hasn't been able to convert, but before that, I mean, the South were kind of struggling. They were only on around 2 points this quarter, but he's just pushed it now. South on 6 points, slowly chipping into that lead. Hopefully that three-pointer can give them some energy, can kind of boost the team up, and hopefully his teammates can just feed off that.
And that's, again, that's something we've seen across the weekend, isn't it? The fact that these kind of plays, a lot of people sometimes say, oh, it's a dunk or a big shot that makes teams really hyped up, but it's the energy and the effort, and sometimes a stop or a big block like we saw Long have before, that really just, you've got your bench cheering you on, you've got the crowd cheering you on. Loads of little plays like that can just really make the difference.
Exactly, especially when they all add up. I mean, a big block like that, lead into the fast break, you got fouled, free throws, whatever, and then that big three-pointer then. South straight after. But yeah, South, let's see what they can do coming out of this timeout.
And over on court one, it's a 49-41 lead for North over Central in the 3rd and 4th placing game.
And sometimes just knowing that you force the other team, the opposition coach, to call a timeout is enough to rile you up as well. Seen that plenty of times this weekend.
Definitely, you want to stop that momentum, you want to stop that run. Torres works against the lock. Green using the screen from Beleni. Three's too strong, but ball's tipped along, has it? Kaminskas going baseline. He's gonna, oh, that's a travel called. Just under 4 minutes to play here. Green. And offensive foul called on London, so not necessarily a stop that South caused, but they get a stop. They get, you know, London don't score on that possession, so South now, can they capitalise on that and get something here?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, the momentum looks to be in with them currently.
So a substitution as Lloyd Uwaja comes back into the game. Lucas Edwards in for London. Lucas Edwards, the brother of Leah Edwards, and I always think it's really fun when you see siblings, and you know they sometimes have a little bit of a similarity to their game.
I didn't know that.
Kaminskas, three's off. Beleni with the rebound, and Amin has Waddle.
Yeah, I was under 15s ETP with Leah Edwards.
And Edwards from the corner. A big three there.
Right on cue.
So Edwards magic, and Kaminskas answers for the South.
Yeah, anytime it feels like London is getting upper hand, Kaminskas at the other end is just answering back every time.
Amin finds Beleni. Beleni to the basket. And along for South. Ball's out of bounds and will reset. Substitution for the South as David Okiriki comes into the game. And Ruddock Williams in for London. Long pass to Kaminskas. And fouls against London. That's going to put South at the line.
Yeah, something we saw yesterday. We got in a bit of foul trouble, did London. But they managed to work through it. I mean, first quarter, they managed to be a bit more disciplined. Obviously, this quarter, they've gotten team fouls a little bit sooner than they would have hoped for, but they're still in quite a comfortable position.
Ridwan Duheni into the game. So something that's quite interesting, Isha, as well. Both teams have been coming into this game through the group stages. South averaging 77.6 points per game. London averaging 71.6. So quite evenly matched scoring-wise throughout the group games. And London kind of on track to meet that. The South a little bit behind where they normally would be.
Yeah, let's see if they can go on a run. They've had little bursts. They've had little bursts of scoring, but they've not managed to keep a consistent kind of flow of scoring like London have. So I'll just be looking to do that just to end this quarter. Don't want to get that lead get too far out of hand before the break, because 12 points is, you can live with 12 points, but if it gets around, I'd say 16, more than that, 15, 16, that's when it'll be a bit difficult.
Duheni dishes inside to Uwaja, gets his own rebound, put back won't go. And travel's called. but you see Lloyd Uwajia playing so high in the air, just fighting for the rebound. It's Okiriki that comes up with it, but London possession. Amin finds some space, takes it. Like you said, Isha cuts the lead down. It's that kind of 10-point mark, isn't it? That psychological boost that you go for either single digits or double digits.
Yeah, exactly, because it's like, we know that's doable still because 2 halves left, but it's just that whole psychological thing because because you don't want to go into that second half knowing that you're at that much of a deficit.
Even though it's not much.
Yeah.
Like 10 points is still, it's a very, very doable score.
It is, and sometimes even like just the way the score looks. Like at the moment, it actually, to be fair, that one's not too bad. But say if it was like 27 and 41, that looks like such a large margin, but it's actually not.
Yeah, it's a real kind of like mental thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Which a lot of basketball is, and a lot of these players have to learn that, the kind of mental and psychological side of the game.
Okiriki shot rims out to Henny with the rebound. Ball's tipped out of bounds. South will get that back. That's good hustle there from David Okiriki. Oh, no, it's London ball. It's still great hustle.
Yeah.
To Henny, into Edwards. Ruddock Williams spins to the hoop.
Oh, that's another almost highlight play.
Kaminskas. And good D there from London, just stepping into the lane there. You can see Kaminskas. We know how quick he is. We know how he wants to get to the basket. So London just sent 2 defenders his way.
Yeah, really disciplined as well. Not bringing their hands down, just keeping that stance.
Caden Phillip back in alongside Ruben Constance for the South. Phillip along against Uwajia. Phillip with 6 seconds, puts it up, won't fall, rebound, Okiriki. And he'll get his first points of the game for South. Uwajia over to Amin. Amin, 3. Not that time. Okiriki leading the way for South. Phillip behind the line, going to go inside. And foul is called against London, so that'll give South 2 shots.
Yeah, I mean, the South just haven't given up. I think that since we last spoke about, I think it was like 2 minutes into the timeout, speaking about the South not wanting to go in that quarter in deficit. I mean, they've just played with such great intent. They have been playing the whole game, but just this little burst especially, they've managed to limit London scoring, putting on that pressure, and they've been able to get some looks at the other end, either scoring or forcing themselves to free throw line.
So Caden Phillip at the free throw line, playing EYBL for the under-16 team at Hoop Dreams this season. Been averaging 3.8 points per game, 2.8 rebounds. Gets himself on the scoreboard with that free throw. Makes it a 10-point deficit. As Beleni will come in to give Uwajia a rest. South picking up full court. Udafia against Constance. Ball's tipped. London keep it, but you can see there Okiriki making a real impact. Yeah, hand on the ball, just knocks it away. It ticks some time off the clock, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. But great job to get that shot off there, especially over 2 taller defenders.
So Udafia at the foul line. And first one doesn't fall. Again, another player playing EYBL for the under-14 London Stars. last season, where he was averaging 7 points and 2 rebounds. As the ball's intercepted by Phillip. Akintolu takes it all the way, gets the roll, and we're down to a single-digit game.
Yeah,
London with the last possession. 13 seconds, Udafia against Phillip. 9 seconds. Udafia looking to create some space, runs into traffic, an offensive foul is called. So 2.8 seconds, and South can launch something here. They'll have time to get it over the line. And timeout's called, and you wonder if Kaminskas may come in there to shoot a three. I mean, they've got the three-point shooters out there, have South. So South coach Charlie Haynes, head coach, and his assistant Jamie Tong. And they're going to draw something up here. So 2.8 seconds, that's a lot of time, isn't it, Isha?
It is. Yeah, it is. It's enough time to probably, I don't know, you know, if it's enough time to dribble, sometimes it isn't. I guess it depends on the shot clock, or the clock operator, but definitely he's called that timeout. He's going to draw something up. I think that you're right by saying Kaminskas probably take that shot, or he might pick someone else because London know that they're going to look for Kaminskas.
Yeah, because they know he's a threat, and also you've got Evan Green out there. Exactly. We know he can shoot the three. But like we said, so South have cut this down to an 8-point game, and there's something about that single-digit mark when you're going into half-time. They'll really feel like the momentum's kind of swung with them.
Yeah, it really has, and that's literally within 2 minutes. They've gone from 15 down to 8. If they find the three, it could be 5. If they find the layup or whatever, mid-range, that's within 6. And that's just such a great position to be in going into that second half as well as the second quarter. But yeah, good position going into that second half. It'll just be like a little bit doable. Mentally, they'll probably be on the up.
So let's see what's the next. So Kaminskas is into the game along with Green. So Green looking for Kaminskas. Kaminskas has it, stops, puts it up, and
what happened there?
Fouled on the shot.
Was it on the shot or was it before the shot?
Well, London on team foul, so it results in the shot.
But if it was shooting, then he got 3, hasn't he? I think it was before, because when he actually shot it, there was no one there.
Two to come, so that's a great result there for South.
It is, like they drew something up. Obviously, London knew that Kaminskas was going to be trying to get that look. But the South still got some opportunity to score from it, so just to cut in that lead.
And first is good for Kaminskas. Takes himself to 11 points and cuts the lead down to 7. 2 of 2 from the line, and it's a 6-point game. 0.8 seconds in the half. And London won't have time to get something up, but at the end of the first half, it's a 36-30 lead for London over South. And just as we were speaking about just a couple of minutes ago in that timeout, that's going to be a really positive end to that half for South.
It really is. I mean, they started off the quarter so slowly. At one point, I think maybe we were 5 minutes in and South had only scored 2, London scored about 8. But if we look now, South actually won that quarter, 18-16, which is a really positive thing. As you say, it's just cutting into that lead slowly chipping away. It'll be much more positive thing from them because they were down by 15 at one point. Wouldn't have been great going into the halftime break down by that much because as we spoke about, mentally it's not a great position to be in, feel a bit down, but.
And it's good to know that you can come back. They've been down, 15 points earlier on. It's a 6-point game, 3-possession game, or 2 possession if you hit a couple of threes. So we're going to take a quick break for halftime. We'll be back with you in just around 4 minutes. London and South. London with a 36-30 lead over South as we go into the third quarter. They were up 15 earlier on. And let's see what South can do here as Jacobs de Silva on the first possession. Ball will go out of bounds. But South having made a run towards the end of that first half. Ball's with Amin. And good defense there from South. London go again from the end line. Ruddock Williams into Torres. Ruddock Williams spins, hangs in the air, won't go. And Jacobs de Silva has it for South. Akintolu. Back to Jacobs de Silva. 7 seconds. Akintolu pulls up from the stripe. Won't go, ball's tipped. And London possession.
Again, added to Sohier literally every rebound he has, offensive rebound, he has a touch on it.
Amin. Hands it off to Ajayi. London back up 8. Philip. South looking to chip into this lead. Jacobs de Silva from outside, hits! Jacobs de Silva cuts it down to a 5-point game.
Yeah, I mean, London is trying to crawl away, but the South, they really just kept themselves in this game.
Amin shots blocked. Philip, floater, rolls off the rim, ball's tapped and kept alive, but it'll be the South that come up with it. Kaminskas, long 2, that's good! And we're down to a single possession game. South coming out with energy here in the third quarter, Isha.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to come out of that half time. We saw at the end of that last quarter, last 2 minutes, the South really swung the game around. The momentum was very much on their side. Out of 5 minutes rest, they've just continued where they've left off, making some big plays, just boosting the team. The energy's high, the crowd's loving it. Just this timeout will give London a chance to kind of regroup, talk back through their game plan, see if they can recontrol that large lead that they had before. But for the South, I mean, it's a positive thing for them as well, because as we said before, just knowing that the team has called that timeout, you force them to call that timeout and kind of talk over. That's a boost in itself. I mean, the way they're playing is a boost, but also forcing that timeout will definitely rile them up a bit.
So teams are coming back out on court. When they played each other on Friday, the South came out winners 72-61. So the teams will be, they'll have an idea of how they play as well, won't they? They'll have seen them how they play other teams. And once you've been out on court, you've matched up. It really helps the coaches as well to game plan.
Yeah, it does. Like, they know which plays to look out for, if any, what kind of defense they need to play, what things that the other team does well, what seems to do bad. So they would have taken all that into account when looking ahead of this game.
Ruddock Williams, ball's picked up. South, a chance here to tie on this possession. Kaminskas swings it round. Back to Kaminskas. Mid-range, off the rim, but gets the whistle on the shot. So Emilis Kaminskas, he's really been leading the charge, hasn't he?
Yeah, he really has. We know how good of a scorer he is. He can get the basket, he can shoot, he can do pretty much everything. He's such a threat offensively. And yeah, he's just been taking them shots, taking those shots that he can convert, drawing a lot of fouls. And yeah, he's just bringing the team along with him, bringing that high energy. making those big-time plays.
I mean, he's a big-time player. He plays EYBL for the Essex Charge and had a 40-point game against ASC Budapest earlier in the season back in November, shooting 80% from the field. 40 points on 80% from the field is unreal.
That is ridiculous. That is...
Also had 18 rebounds as well, so a 40-point, 18-rebound game. He's up to 16 today and has brought the South back within 1.
Yeah, just forcing a turnover again. Just his impact is massive.
So the winner of last year's competition was London. South looking to take the title from them, London looking to retain it. Kaminskas. Jacobs to Silva, shot doesn't drop. Torres to Beleni. Beleni all the way to the hoop. Won't fall. Jacobs to Silva has it. Kaminskas up ahead. Stops and gets his own rebound. It'll be Torres that has it for London. London not able to save it. South will get it back. And a bit of a frantic couple of possessions there. You can feel the energy.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, been quite up and down, but I think London might not panic, but they can really feel that pressure from the South now. They brought it back. The momentum's very much on their side. They're making some big plays. So London maybe stressing a little bit, trying to get some plays off as the offensive foul is called on Kaminskas. Oh no, added to Sawyer.
So London ball, Green. Needs to get it over the halfway line. Hands off to Uwaja. Ajayi. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Amin skipping through the defense. Oh, bounces out.
Yeah, really lucky to not get that one to roll.
Philip to Kaminskas. Pulls up. And too strong. Ball's tipped. Kaminskas comes away with it. Going to the basket.
What a sequence we're watching right now.
Green thought about the shot and London will lose it.
Just that last offensive possession from the South just shows how much drive they have. They're just not giving up. Look at this, Kaminskas gets the shot. Pretty much all the team out there tipping the ball, tapping to get the rebound. Kaminskas manages to get the ball again. Doesn't manage to get it full. Unlucky to not get that one, but the amount of shots that they're getting off, the amount of offensive rebounds they're getting, the game is just completely flipped narrative right now compared to that first half of action.
As Kaminskas from the top of the arc puts the South up 1. What a comeback here from the South. Kaminskas up to 18 points personal. Green hands over to Amin. Beleni inside. Kaminskas with the rebound. Who else would it be? Kaminskas against Ajayi. Gets the screen, puts it up. Not that time. I think the bench would have exploded if that one would have dropped.
Definitely. I mean, just able to give South their first lead of the game. Amazing block there by De Silva.
And Kaminskas, fouls called, goes against London, and South will go to the line.
I mean, big block by De Silva at the other end. Kaminskas just feeding off the energy. That's something the whole team are on the same page. They're all bringing the energy. Big play defensive end, pushing the big offensive play at the other end. Look at this. Big block by De Silva. Just that timing, he's very undersized compared to that James Beleni. Just time it perfectly.
It was also a really nice little handoff from Amin just before the shot, though.
Yeah, he was such a great playmaker defensively. I mean, offensively.
So Kaminskas, second, off the back iron, ball's tipped. London ball, Uwaja all the way, scoops it up and in. London go back on top by 1. Kaminskas to the rack, bounces out. Green can slow things down here. Ajayi working on the baseline, drops the ball in the basket, gets the foul called. So Ajayi with a chance for a three-point play, and that's really tough. He's really difficult to defend against.
Yeah, he is. I mean, great spin move. Got a bit of hang time there, but just his wingspan so long, just able to hold the ball high above his head. Really hard, would have been really hard to block that one. So just drawing that foul.
So Ayomide Ajayi doesn't get the free throw, but Lenny's there for the rebound. Can't get it to go. Gets the second. And call against South. So London ball from the sideline. Ball's in, Uwaja to Amin. Green with 7 seconds. Working around the top, and an offensive foul called off the ball.
Who is that on? 17 is James Blaney. I didn't really see what happened there, did you?
It was just an off the ball kind of screen.
Oh.
Kaminskas. Two-4. Goes against Beleni, inside, hanging in the air, won't drop. Green has it for London. Just over 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. It's a 3-point game. Green's three, too strong. Kaminskas picks up the rebound. Jacobs to Silva. Green back into the game. We've seen him hit from behind the arc as Kaminskas. Tough move. But another chance here. And three doesn't fall. They're getting some good looks here at South.
They really are. I mean, every time Kaminskas drives in now, he knows he can kick it. Other players driving in. And they're just drawing in all the defense, getting them outside looks at the basket.
Amin. That's short. Green with the rebounds, foul called. Substitution for London as Albie Waddle comes in. We'll have a timeout first. So a 3-point game, Isha, just a single possession. 3:18 to go. We've talked about the turnaround for South, but so if you're London here, how do you try and counter that? How do you get back to what was working for you really well in the first and second?
Just stop Kaminskas. No, there's a lot that they were doing in the first half, maybe not be as effective now. I mean, I think because the South have brought that lead, they've cut that lead down, they brought it up. I mean, there's been quite a few lead changes in the past couple of minutes. They just started stressing a little bit. I mean, they know that they're down. They're kind of rushing shots, getting off first shots in first few seconds of the offense, but they've still got that 24 seconds. You know, they can pass the ball around, they can find which is the best look like they're doing in the first half. Because of the context of this game, I mean, there's still 13 minutes left. They don't need to be rushing shots, but in their minds, they just need to chill out just a little bit, calm down, go back to what they were doing in the first half, playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around. They haven't got as many fast break points this quarter as they have previously, so maybe they need to look at doing that. But yeah, let's see what they can do out of this timeout.
So teams back out on the floor. South ball. Came back from a double-digit deficit earlier in the game. As Jacobs de Silva goes against Ruddock Williams. Green goes baseline. Long pass over to Along, who takes it to the basket. Doesn't drop. And ball's out of bounds, London ball.
Yeah, lucky to not get that one fall. Again, just using his stride.
Green to Ruddock Williams. It's under 3 to play here in the third quarter. Ball's taken away by Maleba. And Waddle there to clean up the glass. Green, and ball's knocked out of bounds. South get it back. So a lower scoring quarter from both teams than we've seen throughout the game. So it's a 9-6 run for South here.
Yeah, just goes to show
Ruddock Williams on the break, in off the glass. That's a much needed basket there from London.
Yeah, just goes to show what a great defense both sides have been playing. As you said, they both average 70 and 77 over the past few games, but the defense has been really tight, really aggressive, forcing a lot of misses.
2-4, spin into the basket, reverse is good, and the pass that led to that possession as well. 2-4 with a tough finish.
Yeah, I mean, great footwork from 2-4 to get that off, but again, the South playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around, making sure they get the best look that's available.
Waddle in the corner, 3 is nothing but net. That's a huge 3 from Waddle. Gets his first points of the game, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, Waddle just trying to bring some energy for London. Big shot like that, just extending that lead. Still in single digits. London just want to be looking to see if they can get another basket before the end of the quarter. If they can go into the fourth quarter in double digits, I'll be in a really good position for London, but don't think the South will let that happen.
An offensive foul called against South. So London do have a chance here. We've got just over 90 seconds to play in the third. Ball's in. London will need to get it over the halfway line. Ruddock Williams. Waddle. Looking for some help, needs to pass out of it. Belenni's there. And a foul on the floor. But that's going to put them in the bonus. So London to the line. South now on 5 team fouls, London on 4. So James Belenny with 2 to come. Belenny with 6 points, 12 rebounds. Second, bounces out. Green racing down the court for South, swings it to the corner, Kaminskas. Green steps back for 3, won't fall, and Tahini with a big rebound for London. Waddle puts it in at the other end. And 5 quick points for Albie Waddle.
Yeah, just helping London extend that lead.
Kaminskas. Green to Phillip. 5 seconds, time winding down. Phillip going against Green. Good D there from Green as Phillip puts it up towards the end of the clock.
That's a huge bucket from Phillip there. Caden Phillip just keeping the South in the game.
Ball's loose, it's on the floor. Green has it for London. Waddle, 15 seconds. Waddle stepping through, gets the roll, and Albie Waddle, 7 points in the last 90 seconds.
Yeah, he's come out this quarter, he's really just kept the scoring going for London.
As at the buzzer for Jermaine 2-4. Will make it a 5-point game as we head into the fourth quarter. A real back and forth quarter there, Isha.
Yeah, it was. I mean, first half we've seen some big performances from a few of the players, but this quarter, I mean, everyone's stepping up. Contributions from all around, both teams, and yeah, just making the shots where it matters. I mean, South obviously have brought it back a lot. London trying to stay in the game. This could can't even speak. This could go either way. London got a nice little 5-point lead. They'll be comfortable with that, but they did have a 15-point lead at one point. So South really just not giving London any room to breathe at the moment. Staying in the game. 10 minutes to go.
And if we just look at the scoring spread around, so Emilis Kaminskas with 18 points and 6 rebounds for South. He was really instrumental in that comeback earlier on. And Evan Green with 6 points and 4 rebounds for South. For London, Dylan Amin leading the scorers on London with 9 points. He's got 3 rebounds, a couple of assists and 2 steals. And Ayomide Ajayi with 6 points. And James Beleni, 6 points, 12 rebounds. So 10 more minutes to play. Phillip. Jacobs to Silva. Kaminskas in the corner, 3 is good! And Emilis Kaminskas coming up big after every single play that his team need him to.
That was a big time shot, that.
As Beleni answers for London.
It's just back and forth basketball. This is just so close, making the big shots when it counts. Energy from both teams at the moment is unmatched.
Kaminskas, and fouls called away from the ball, an offensive foul. As London will get it back. Over on court 1, we've got a 1-point game in the 3rd and 4th place placing game.
Yeah, close games all around.
It's 83 to Central, 82 to North. They've got 4.5 minutes to play. Back here on the show court in the under-15 boys final, Duheni, and ball's knocked away. Akintolu. And we've got a kick ball and a substitution here. Dylan Amin will come back in for London. We'll see Jermaine 2-4 in for the South.
Yeah, just able to slow that fast break down, because that could have been easy 2 points there, but managed to stop it regardless.
Akintolu to inbound. Sufor. Goes against Beleni inside, stops, uses, blocked by Beleni. As Duhaney chases it down. Amin, he's got space for 3. And Dylan Amin, a huge basket there, forces a timeout called. And we're just seeing these two going blow for blow. Kaminskas hits a big shot. Amin hits a big shot. This is what this is the best of this age group out there.
Oh, it really is. I mean, great offense, but even better defense. I mean, we've seen big blocks at both ends, leading to quick scores. But yeah, that 3-pointer, Dagger, just keeping that lead at around 7 points for London. The South really want to look to chip into that, but every time you think they're getting closer, London just answering back at the other end, so could go either way. Both teams just wanting to talk it over now. This is the final 8 minutes.
been a 5-3 run so far this quarter. And with both teams just fighting to win the under-15 title. We've had some great support here in the crowd all weekend long. It's been really fantastic to see all the support, and a big thank you to everybody watching live on the Basketball England YouTube channel. Remember to like and subscribe. You can follow along to Basketball England on the social media channels. There's some great clips, great highlights. We had Coach Bradshaw mic'd up for Central yesterday. But back out on the floor, it's a 7-point game. London leads. Kaminskas, 2-4, back to Phillip. And South called for the carry. So London, a chance to increase the lead here. Delaney against 2-4 and banks it in.
Yeah, James Lane just making the big buckets really when it counts.
With a double-double, 13 rebounds to go along with those 12, those 10 points. Kaminskas. Delaney has the steal. He's going to go all the way. And Haney's there to clean up the glass.
Yeah, London's really working as a unit here.
Phillip to Kaminskas. Tough shot, and gonna go to the foul line. So London, having just really flipped that quickly, an 11-point lead.
Yeah, South at the line now. Maybe it's going to slow the game down a bit, let them reset, and keep the score within reach.
Still a lot of time to play. So Kaminskas' free throw brings this to a 10-point game. And cuts it down to single digits. Kaminskas again just answering the call for South. Waddle round the outside. Ball's picked up by Delaney. Spinning to the basket. Off the rim, gets his own rebound. And it will go out of bounds. The amount of arms that pointed in different directions then.
I know, yeah. It's a great hustle. Everyone's after it.
The one that matters is the referee's arm.
Yeah.
It's going in the way of South. Ajayi checks in for Delaney.
Yeah, as one tall player goes out, another one comes in.
Green to Kaminskas. Green driving baseline, goes up, and he's fouled.
Yeah, nice little baseline drive there. Drawing the foul, getting the contact. One thing that South are doing well, and they have done throughout the whole game, is getting to that free throw line. When they're driving hard, drawing the defense across. And yeah, got fouled from behind.
So Evan Green at the foul line gets the first free throw to go. Playing EYBL for the under-15 Essex Charge this season. He's been averaging 8.1 points per game, 5.6 rebounds and 3 assists in the competition. Waddle controls it for London, pulls up from deep. Chased down by Green, gets it to Jacobs de Silva. Kaminskas and the South on a run here. Kaminskas takes it to the basket. Green steals it back, and there's going to be a foul on the shot. So Evan Green back to the foul line. London on 3 team fouls.
Yeah, not a great situation for London to be in on that many fouls already, especially considering such a close game. I think he just had a hand on the back there, and that's where he got caught on the foul. But yeah, great job
Ryan Udafia back in for London.
Yeah, great job from Evan Green just to get that steal and quick fast break. Lay up there. Again, getting himself to the line.
Green's first is short. Over on cut one, we've still got a 1-point game, 2 minutes 9 left to play, 89-88.
Yeah, get those split screens
central.
up. Or triple screens, you can watch
the
both of
women's
these.
Euros.
Exactly, yeah. And if you in case you want an update of that half-time score, Spain are up by 1.
Sad faces.
Yeah. But
7-point lead for London. 6.5 minutes to play. Amin. Kaminskas. Back to Green. Dishes back to Kaminskas. This is a great link up between these two. Ball's out of bounds and stays with the South. And you can see the South, they're going to Kaminskas. He's had the hot hand. But you can see London there just, going straight to him as well on defense, as they will need to.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not up and putting loads of pressure on him, give him that much space, he's going to sink it.
He nails a three!
Right on cue.
Can't give him any space at all.
Can't, hand down, man down, whatever it is.
4-point game. South are not going anywhere.
Look at that, even giving him just that much room, just...
Oh, that's too much space.
Far too much space. Got to keep handing that pace all the time, or he's going to continue to sink them shots.
Uadja, too strong. Green has it. Kaminskas up ahead. Green going to take it all the way. Too strong off the glass. Udafia swings it to Amin. Waddle pulls up from mid-range, bounces out. Another chance here for South to cut into this, make it a single possession game. Green directs traffic. Ball's knocked out of bounds, will stay with South. Dylan Amin just taking some time off the clock there, forcing South to have to reset. We'll have a timeout. And Jordanes Miras and Marlon Henry will run through it with the team. They're going to draw something up here to defend against the South possession.
Oh, do you think? Yeah. It's South ball. Yeah.
Yeah, they're always like looking to counter. It was an odd way of me saying it. Sorry, I said it in a confusing way. But
I thought you were going to say they're drawing up offensive.
So South obviously, Kaminskas is out there. You've got to think they've got to really look to double him to get out to him. But when you've got Evan Green out there who can shoot the three and taking it inside, but Coach Miras there, they're gonna know what Kaminskas has been doing. He's up there with 26 points. You've just seen him way too open for a three, so...
Yeah, they're going to have to face guard him maybe. Maybe they'll have to double him, because anytime he's on that three-point line, they give him any space. That's when he's really at risk. So maybe they want to double, maybe they want to face guard him. I'm surprised they haven't been face guarding him already. Are they allowed to play zone? I don't think actually it would be silly to play against zone. The only type of zone you probably play against these lot is a box and one, with the one on Kaminskas, but it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Let's see what they come out with here, and also let's see what South have drawn up on the offense. You've got to think, you go with the hot hand, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Green. Get the ball back. Green finds space on the baseline. Gets it back behind the three-point line. Needs to put something up here. And time will expire.
Yeah, that's unlucky. I think he just as he caught it, he went to dry, his foot might have just stepped. I mean, sorry, he jumped up when he caught it. He landed, jumped up before he took a step. Anyway, yeah, London ball.
Utafia. Ball's into Ruddock Williams. And 2 to come for Ruddock Williams. Something's just happened over on court 1. A huge cheer just erupted from the crowd. We've got less than a minute to play over there, and it's a 4-point game as Central are leading North. Ruddock Williams gets the roll on the first free throw. Leads up to 5 for London. And second won't fall. South back on the attack. Akintolu. And he's going to go to the foul line. Both teams just really matching each other here, Isha. That's now the 4th foul on London, and we've got 4:48 to play.
Yeah, I mean, both teams just driving hard. Look at this drive. Hang time goes into the defense. To be fair, good stance held. I think he might have just shifted his body a little bit, which is forcing the foul. But yeah, both teams know that the defense is going to, not that they haven't been playing great defense the whole game, but they know that the defense is going to be especially aggressive now because of the tight nature of the game. So both teams driving hard, force themselves to get to that charity stripe. 2 shots, right?
People are just eager sometimes.
Yeah, very.
So Matthew Akintolu playing for the London Thunder, named to the All-Star 5 under-16s team earlier this year. 12 points, 7.5 rebounds and 3.5 assists over the tournament. Doesn't get a second to go. And it stays. Oh, foul's called on London, so that's going to put London on 5 fouls. So that's going to be shots.
Yeah, not a great position for London to be in, especially, I mean, they're up by 5.
And we've got 4:46 left. So if you are South, we know they've been going to the basket as well. Is that something you look to capitalise on, like we've said, when we've seen teams in this position? Do you drive, try and get that foul call?
Yeah, it's a tough one for them, especially because they're getting looks off both. I mean, Kaminskas at the moment, as you say, he's got the hot hand. You've got Evan Green as well. He's been doing some pretty good shooting. But again, do they want to drive? Do they want to hit the 3? I don't know. It's a tough call. I guess it depends. It depends on what's happening on the offense. On a fast break, obviously, they'll be looking to go up. But again, they do want to get up in the ball game.
So we got a result over in the 3rd and 4th placing game. Central winning 98-91 over North, so they will take 3rd place. And back over here it will be Emilis Kaminskas. Shooting 2, foul was called on London. So first is good for Kaminskas. He's up to 27. We've already seen a 30-point game out here on this court. Might we see another one? Kaminskas 2 of 2 from the line. And more importantly, pulls the South back within 3. It's a single possession game again. Amin takes it to the basket. And London go back up 5, and that is what Dylan Amin has done. He's coming up clutch in big time moments.
Yeah, we know he can do that. He just continues to do what he needs to do for his team.
Muleba going baseline, has the mismatch, dishes off to Adeta Soye, who finishes.
Yeah, great ball move by South there. Completely unselfish basketball. I think everybody got a touch on that. I'd say they're just moving the ball around, finding the best shot, not rushing anything.
Uwaja. Beleni can't get it to go. Uwaja kicks it out to Amin. Space for 3. won't drop, and ball's knocked out of bounds. Added to Soye. You can see that he was trying to get it away from the rim. He did the right thing there, you know, get the ball out of the way.
Yeah.
So London reset from the end line. 63-60 here. Just under 4 minutes to go. Torres working inside. Kaminskas has the rebound. Muleba, baseline. And Uwadja on the break, gonna take it to the hole. And Lloyd Uwadja puts London back up 5.
Yeah, anytime the South feels like they could catch up, London just extending it ever so slightly, just keeping it out of reach. But we've seen some great basketball played from the South here, really unselfish basketball.
Muleba won't go. Amin has it. London can use the clock here. Amin will pull up for 3. Splash! Dylan Amin. Big shot after big shot when London need him to make them.
Yeah, coming up when it matters. I mean, that's back-to-back plays. He hit that nice little layup before, hitting the big-time 3.
Kaminskas. And foul on the shot. So we're going back to the free throw line. And Dylan Amin for London, he's been a force. 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists and 2 steals.
Yeah, he's done a bit of everything here today. Done exactly what his teams needed him to do. And he's helped just keep them, he's helped to keep them, he's helped them to keep that lead, that's the one.
Kaminskas, his second's good, he's got 29. Amin, hands off to Waddle. Waddle takes it, too strong. Kaminskas running the floor. Muleba, high arcing 3, in and out. Waddle drops it inside to Beleni. And James Beleni puts London back up 9.
Yeah, London just done a good job to give himself a somewhat comfortable lead, but you have to really pressure the South.
And London will get it back. You can hear the cheers from the crowd. Substitution for the South as Matthew Akintolu comes into the game. Nathan Muleba heads to the bench. South picking up full court here, putting the pressure on. Torres. Uwadja. Not that time. Jacobs to Silva. And South with some quick scores here as Kaminskas' shot's too strong. And fouls called on the floor. Does that go against South?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't know where the foul was called. Was it called?
That
yeah,
was against South. London ball. So South still had 1 foul to give. They're on 4 fouls now. But London will have it 1:13 to play. They're up 9. They can use the clock here. Amin will shoot the 3. Green, back to Kaminskas. Jacobs to Silva. South need to score relatively quickly here. And blocked by Boleni. South have it. Green spins. Finds Jacobs to Silva inside. Ball's knocked away. And some good looks there from the South, just not able to capitalise.
Yeah, bench technical is just being given.
On London.
Yeah.
So that will be one shot to come for South. And London up there, up 9, 35.7 seconds to go. South did a fantastic job to bring it back within a single possession after having been down double digits earlier on.
Yeah, I mean, 9 points, 35 seconds. They'll have a free throw on possession from the baseline after the free throw.
I mean, what did we see yesterday? We saw Amelia May, Wesley Marion yesterday, 6 points, 2 steals in 26 seconds, because I timed it when I watched it back.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I was saying, that was ridiculous. That's like one of them, like, as we said, like that Tracy McGrady, how many points ever. Someone else who did like loads of points out of seconds. So yeah, Amelia
May, Wesley Marion.
Wesley Marion's
playing for Central, doing a really fantastic job. She also won the under-13 shooting competition. She can do whatever she wants. Sorry,
yeah.
Under-15s, yeah. She can do whatever she wants on court. But here on the show court in the under-15 boys final, it's a 9-point lead for London. 35.7 to go.
Yeah, can the South overcome this deficit? 9-point deficit.
Oh, there's Amelia May, Wesley Marion on the sideline. She wants to jump in, score some points, get some steals.
Yeah. She just put a red jersey on.
So let's see what South can do. You obviously think as well, Kaminskas out there. We know he can shoot the three. He's got shots to come, but you're going to think that the offense is going to go through him.
Yeah, you really do. Because I mean, he hit the shots when it counts. He knows how to do it, but. Did it go in? Yeah, it went in. But yeah, London definitely be looking to lock him down completely.
So that was the technical free throw. Kaminskas gets it, takes him to 30 points. So South possession. Akintolu, three's up. Doesn't go. Boleni chases down the rebound. Amin, he knows he's got time, he's going to hold it. South trying to foul here or go for the jump ball. They will foul.
They call it a 5-second violation. I mean, the South wanted a foul. They called 5-second violation on Dylan Amin. Yeah, the South did want a foul. They had 2 defenders on him, but just held the ball for a little bit too long there.
So 22.2. South want to get something off quickly without taking too much time off the clock. Jacobs to Silva. And an offensive foul against South, so London get it back.
That is 5 fouls for added to Sawyer, so he's going to have to take a seat.
We'll see Evan Green back in. .5 seconds. It's an 8-point game. It's an uphill struggle for South, but London, they have done a fantastic job all weekend long. And this would be a big win for London, because in the group stages, they had a loss to South. It was a 72 to 61 win for South over London. So they're going to be, they're going to be really pleased to be bringing home the title, as they're 11.7 seconds away from that, but also having been able to come back from that game, a game that they lost.
Yeah, definitely. I think that probably gave them a bit more drive as well to want to complete this, but yeah, knowing that they'd lost against them before and now they beat them, now they can leave the Spire All-Star tournament knowing that they beat every single region at least once.
Yeah, that gives you some bragging rights as well, doesn't it?
100%.
Torres, free throw short, ball's tipped. And unsportsmanlike called on London.
Yeah, definitely unintentional there. Just trying to go for the ball, but hadn't got in the way because it wasn't a play on the ball. That's why it's been called unsportsmanlike. Doesn't necessarily mean there was any malice intent, though.
So,
or malicious intent, should I say.
No, absolutely. And that's sometimes it's just the term, isn't it? Can maybe make it sound a little bit harsher than it actually is.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, you could perceive it was blatantly obvious on that play. He didn't mean any harm with that. Just trying to go for the ball.
So Akintolu hits the first free throw. It will be 2 shots and possession for South. Gets the second to go. So 4-point game. So I mean, South still in this with a chance if they can get a 3 quickly, not take too much time off the clock. You've got 9.6 seconds, so it has to go up quickly. You can see there Kaminskas and Green looking for who is going to take that. They're going to have to put something up. And Torres knocking the ball out of bounds. A big defensive play there from Jeremiah Torres. And that takes time off the clock, 6.8 seconds. South will inbound again. Green's there. Catch and he's passed round to Kaminskas. Kaminskas is 3. Won't drop, and a travel called. So London will have it back, and they will seal their win in 2.3 seconds. They'll hold the ball. Congratulations to London. They are your under-15 boys or Aspire All-Star National Tournament Finals winners. Congratulations to them, a 70-64 win over South, a well-deserved victory for them. They played absolutely incredibly all throughout the weekend, and huge games across the board for them. Taking a look at the scoring, Dylan Amin, 17 points for London, 5 rebounds, 3 assists and 2 steals. He had some big shots. He came up strong and made those baskets for the team when it mattered.
Yeah, I mean, big time performance from London, especially knowing that they lost against South previously. South did not they didn't go up without a fight though. Really kept themselves in that game. They came back from that deficit that they had, 15-point deficit, but London just able to keep their cool, come back. I mean, there was a few lead changes in the middle there in that third quarter when South did come back by like 1 point, but London again just able to, great game management, able to keep themselves on top, keep at least some sort of deficit between them.
So James Belleni for London, he had 12 points and 16 rebounds. And off the bench, Albie Waddle, 7 points, 4 rebounds, a couple of assists. And Lloyd Uwadja, 6 points for him, 7 rebounds. And a big congratulations to the team. South as well, a massive game from Emilis Kaminskas, 30-point game from Kaminskas, along with 9 rebounds. He was absolutely huge for London, for South, sorry. And you could really see him, he was just putting himself on the line. He was fighting through the defense, trying to get to the basket, hitting 3 from behind the arc, but a huge game from Kaminskas, and you know, we've seen him play on stages like this. He thrives on that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I mean, really just hitting so many shots, big time shots, really kept us up in that game. He was the driving force behind the reason that they were able to get that 1-point lead for that moment of time. And I'm gonna, are they doing the presentation? Is it?
And also for the South, so he's just going to see if we can grab a quick interview before the presentations take place. So also for the South, Evan Green, 8 points and 6 rebounds, along with a block. 5 points for Debo Adetosoye, along with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Caden Phillip had 5 points, 2 rebounds and 2 assists. So we are just going to head over courtside. Isha Nair as head coach of the under-15 London boys squad, Jordanis Miras, to get his thoughts on today's win, and London taking the title back home. Over to you, Isha.
Yeah, I'm here now courtside with London under-15s head coach Jordanis. So Jordanis, really good game. You guys started off really strong. South worked back just a little bit, but you managed to finish off strong. How does it feel to beat South knowing that you lost against them?
First of all, I would like to say that I really like London. I heard some people say they don't like London. I want to say I like London. I love London. We have a plan in place, and I think the guys follow our plan. We played amazing, I would say, 17 minutes of this first half. Obviously, South had made a run. Emilis, I believe the player, kept them in the game. Actually kept them all game in the game, you know, with his offensive performance. But guys followed the plan. We stuck with the plan. They made the runs. We were able to handle the runs, and I think it was really team effort. And the guys, they really played hard, you know. So I'm really proud of the team.
Yeah, it was a really strong performance, but I mean, as you said, the South did manage to bring it back. Obviously, it was driven by like one player, but what were you saying to the team to kind of keep them going and to just come back from that deficit?
I just say, you know, let's be patient, stay with our plan. It's you know, it's impossible to play perfect 40 minutes. Teams are making runs, and then we're able to handle the run. We didn't put our heads down, and we stay in the game, and we finish very strong.
Yeah, thanks for taking time to speak to me, Coach. Really good performance, but I'm going to let you go now because they're doing the presentation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Isha there with under-15 boys, winning head coach Jordanis Miras, doing a fantastic job with the team. Players will now come up to collect their winners' medals. So North under-15 girls with their silver medals. And it's just been an incredible weekend of basketball. We've said it a lot. We hope everyone's not sick of hearing us saying it, but it really is. And it's such a great opportunity for players to be able to showcase their talents on a stage like this, playing here at the National Basketball Performance Centre and playing against top-tier competition in their age groups. Sometimes these players might not get to see players of a similar kind of game to them throughout the regular season, but this is a real chance to play against, just as I said, you see some of the top talent in the country. You know, players get to match against each other.
Exactly, and it's like I can't even speak. But, yeah, one of the best ways to like get better, improve your game is the opportunity to play against some of these really high caliber players. So
it's really like an iron sharpens iron kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the better competition you play against, the better you're going to be.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, if you're playing against, I don't know, if you're blowing teams out every week, may not necessarily be the best competition for you to be playing in. Yes, I mean, there is some sense of development in it. There is, I'm not saying it's completely invaluable, but playing in close games, or some like, you know, games that you lose in, close games that you might lose by fine margins, so much can learn from them, and like the only way you can learn from it is being in that environment. But You're not going to get those sorts of games unless you're playing against high caliber players. So 100%. Really good opportunity, the Aspire All-Star Tournament, bringing some of the best players from around the country, allowing them to compete against each other.
And we can see that the South under-15 girls collecting their winners' medals. They came out on top against North earlier today.
And we would like to invite the South Magic captain to come and collect your winner's shield.
And the winners' plaque will be picked up by captain of the South team, Alessia Dinu.
Your 2025.
Congratulations to South, they are your under-15 girls 2024-25 Aspire All-Star National Tournament winners. A well-deserved win for them.
And now we would like to welcome the MVP to come and
As we wait for the MVP to be announced.
representing the South Magic, Satira Smith.
And it is Satira Smith. Smith had a huge game earlier, dominating on the board, scoring when South needed her to. Congratulations to Satira Smith, the MVP of the under-15 girls.
Yeah, really well done to her. Highly deserved. Seen her put on some big performances this weekend, but yeah, she really drove her team and helped them over the finish line.
So now it's the turn of the under-15 boys.
Presentation for the under-15 boys category. First of all, we would like to invite our shooting champions to come and collect their winner's shield. Representing the North Power, Simi Babalola.
But first, Simi Babalola will go and collect his under-15 boys shooting competition award. We saw him before the under-15s game, shooting the lights out for North. Congratulations to Simi Babalola.
Please show your appreciation for finishing in fourth place, the North Power. Finishing in third, Central Showtime.
Fourth place is North, in third Central.
Medals, the South Magic.
Runners up with their silver medals are South. So they'll come and collect their runners-up medals.
Number 10, Matthew Akantolu. Number 11, Gail Jacobs, the silver. Number 12, Caden Phillip.
Anisha, there's a lot of players here, isn't there, at this level? This could be their first time at the under-15 level at Aspire, under-13s as well. So, you know, these are players that we'll see that come out again next year. If players have reached the top of their age groups, you know, if you're under-13, you move up to under-15s, under-15s, maybe they'll move through to the England Talent Programme, through to the GB teams. It's there's a lot of opportunities for players.
Yeah, there is, and we're really only just seeing them start their journeys. And it sounds crazy because some of these players we see here, we've seen here quite a few times. We see them frequently at all sorts of events. I mean, we've got this one, we had the Home Nations, we had Final Fours, we had Cup Finals. Yeah, there's just so many different events on, and other events that aren't necessarily here that we've not spoken of. But
exactly,
yeah, you can just see them like on the stage. There's like the UK 50, well, there's like Richards Elite, there's plenty of things to go on.
Yeah, the Eyeball Winter Showcase and the Summer Showcase. Got a lot of players out there that were at the showcase this year. So, yeah, a lot going on, isn't there? And as well, you sort of forget sometimes just how much basketball some of these players play.
Oh, exactly. And they're just always constantly on it. Because whilst I know it's been a while since the actual, like, the in-season, there's been so much basketball going on in this postseason. So, no stop. As they say, basketball never stops. Yeah.
So, London under-15 boys will come and collect their winners' medals. A 6-point win over South.
Number 15, Troy Marshall. Number 16, Lloyd Uwanya. And number 19, James Christopher, Lindsay Bellini.
So London collecting their medals.
And if the London captain could come up to collect your winner's shield.
So London. And there's been loads of support for London here, hasn't there? There's been a really great travelling crowd. As Jeremiah Torres takes the winner's plaque over to the team and they celebrate. Congratulations to London. You're under 15 Aspire All-Star National Tournament winners for the 2024-25 season. A well-deserved win, 6-point win over the South as we wait to hear the MVP, and it will be Dylan Amin. And Amin with those 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists and 2 steals, hitting 3 from behind the arc, but really just it was the timing when he made the shots, wasn't it?
It really was. I mean, he hit some clutch point, he hit some clutch layup, he hit a clutch, hit a close 3-pointer. He just hit the shots where it really mattered, and he was playmaking all game, kind of just really leading the team by example, setting the tone for them.
And we will now announce the All-Star.
So as we wait for the All-Star Fives to be announced.
Starting with the under-15 girls category.
The under-15 girls will go first.
Holly Smith.
Holly Smith-White from the South.
She's not running fast enough to collect that.
Satira Smith from the South.
Representing the North,
Molly Windle from the North.
representing Central,
Tanea Jane Anderson from Central.
representing London, Pearl Duzo.
And Pearl Duzo for London.
Yep.
So congratulations to the All-Star Five.
Please make some noise for your under-15 girls.
Congratulations. Great to see them recognised for all the hard work they've put in over this weekend and over the course of the season as well. And Holly Smith-White, I just got to say, one of the fastest players I've ever seen out on court. She's just taking her time now. She's just like, okay, I've run in the game.
Yeah, she's done her hard work for the day.
So the boys under 15 All-Star 5.
Dylan Amin from London.
Representing the South, Emil Kaminskas.
Emilis Kaminskas for the South.
Representing the North,
Timmy Babalola from the North.
representing Central, Leo
Morrow Brown for Central.
James Bellini.
Yeah, James Bellamy for London, not the London, imagine.
Please make some noise for your Aspire All-Star.
Congratulations to the All-Star 5 under 15 boys. Again, just some incredible performances we've seen over the course of this weekend.
And that concludes the 20
Massive credit to them.
Basketball England Aspire.
So that will do it for the Aspire All-Star National Tournament weekend. What an absolutely fantastic weekend we've had, Isha. We've had close games, we've had comeback wins, we've had overtimes with a golden buzzer. That feels like years ago now.
Yeah, what a weekend it's been. I mean, so much talent on display. Players have pulled out some great moves on the back, some great moves from the back, whatever. Yeah, some great highlight plays, some great almost highlight plays, just all these celebrations. I look at the emotions, celebrations from the day, a lot of London celebrating all together as a team. There's our under-13s girls, All-Star 5. Also got celebrations from under-13s boys, London winning there.
London have got some dance moves going on.
Yeah.
Well, we don't think we've got it on the screen, but London have got a little sing-to
No,
dance.
we've got the under-15 South girls celebrating instead.
But again, a big thank you to everybody who has been watching across this weekend on the Basketball England YouTube channel. You can watch all the games back from across the weekend. We had 16 games yesterday, we had 8 games today, everything to go back and watch some of the incredible performances that we've seen these players put on out on court. It's been, honestly, these are players to watch. We're going to see and hear so much more of them in the future. So big congratulations to all of the winners, everyone taking part in the competition this weekend. A massive, massive thank you to Ralston and his team working tirelessly behind the scenes to bring you such a fantastic live stream. I think Blessings have been in the backcourt all day yesterday. But a huge thank you to Ralston and the team. A big thank you to all the sponsors. For Basketball England for putting on such a brilliant event here at the National Basketball Performance Centre. A big thank you to everyone, so many people behind the scenes that just do so much work to put on an event like this, and it's absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's great to see the whole basketball community coming together. And yeah, bye, I guess. But until next time.
Yeah, so I'll thank Eve Shadrick for commentating with us yesterday. A big thank you to you, Isha.
And a big thank you to Kaz Bullock for taking us through all day yesterday, all day today. She's really put in a shift all weekend.
10 games. I'm going to go and lie down, I think, when I get home. But again, a big thank you to everybody who's watched us. Thank you for joining us. Follow along on Basketball England's social media because there's still lots going on during the summer. We've got GB games taking place. You can catch all the information going into next season for the NBL and all the action there. So once again, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.